Yo, yo, let me know if y'all can hear me. Say so. Checking the audio, because last time it didn't work. Give me an amen in the chat, y'all. And also, questions during the stream, you can ask them in Discord. I will get to them. If Boyan's here, he will answer them during the stream. Wow, he's already here. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks, guys. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. This is my jam, guys. All right, y'all. Well, here we are. Another Wednesday, another altcoin stream. Unofficial is the Wednesday altcoin stream, since that's not really official. But I do it every Wednesday, guys. The corn is absolutely reclaiming the VWAP. Crypto face is long. Let's see what she's got. Let's see what she's got, guys. And yeah. Here, do this. That the AVAX and Gala are the two coins people want to do analysis on. So that's cool. I didn't want to do the same old coins over and over again, right? I voted for Rune. That's okay. AVAX and Gala are two smashing young lads of coins. They are two smashing young strapping coins. And yeah, let's get into them, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new chart here. And I'm going to call it AVAX. I'm going to call it AVAX. And of course, we will be sharing all these juicy details in the VIP Discord after the fact, guys. So before we continue, allow me to make this a little bit nicer. Whoops. Whoops. Wait. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Purple and blue. How do you do? And of course, how could I not? Oh wait, this is not Rune. I mean, this is not. What are we doing again? AVAX, right? This is not AVAX. Now, how long has AVAX been on Bybit? Long enough. Long enough. Oh yeah. Long enough, guys. Long enough. Cool. Well, let's do it. We'll start out with some good old monthlies. Some good old monthly levels. AVAX absolutely pumping, guys. And as you know, I am invested. I am invested in AVAX, and it is up massive amounts. So right here we've got our monthly support, way down here, right? That's about all we've got, guys. This is a monthly support. If this candle closes blue, which well, we have half a month to find out, then this monthly resistance, which is currently acting as our support, will then come down here, right? So it'll go from 66.7 all the way down to 64.5. Right, $3. It will come down about $3. Okay, and but for now, I'm going to keep the monthly here, and I'm going to go ahead and just put I'm going to go ahead and just put another one down here too, and just call this potential monthly. PM. All right, now let's go down to the weekly. And for the weekly time frame, we do have the weekly and the potential monthly coming in the exact same place, guys. So I'm going to actually just make this yellow and call it the weekly. And then other than that, I wouldn't say we have any fresh weekly levels. We have a stale weekly. This is a tapped weekly. We'll just put it here because we don't have many levels. So this is a tapped weekly. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, just making sure everything's cool. Blessings to Jake Denny's. Thanks for being here, man. All right, we'll go to the daily time frame now. Now the daily, this is where things get a little bit, dare I say, juicy. We've got a daily support down here, and we have a daily support down here. Now these are all untapped dailies, but you know, let's take a look at some of the tapped dailies. You know, most recently we have this one right here at the tapped daily. We've got this one right here also being a tapped daily, and I think that's kind of it, right, for our high time frame levels. So we'll go ahead and make a folder called high time frame levels, hitfuls. And then what we need to do, of course, is we need to pull some volume here. Now there's an issue. All right, we have an issue, and the issue is AVAX is at all-time highs, and so it's very difficult, very difficult for us to pull fibs. Right, it's going to be hard for us to pull a fib because we can't pull it to the swing high. There is no swing high. We haven't put it in yet. Right, so maybe by the time we get there, we will come down a little bit. But what I want to do is I want to go and just analyze some volume here, okay, to see if we can find a good level of support. Right, let's see here. Let us pull a fixed range from the bottom here, the bottom of this. You know what? No. I am going to pull one from this tapped weekly because this was a clear support resistance flip where it was resistance, then flip to support. Okay, let's see what we got going on. We have our point of control down below us here, right by the tapped daily. That's important. We've got our value area high right here, so it seems as if we are breaking out of the range. And we've got our value area low right down here, right near this other tapped daily. Right, seems as if we're breaking out of the range. And let's just pull a global volume profile as well. See what we got going on. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So let's just mark out that this is a low volume node right here. And let's just keep that off for now. And we'll call this volume. And let's just make sure we know this is our value area high. This is our value area low. And this is our point of control. Let me quickly come on over. Let me jive on over to EXO charts here. I just want to see, do they even have AVAX here? No, they don't. They don't. That's fine. We don't need them anyway. We don't need them anyway. Alright, so we've got our high time frame levels. We've got our volume levels here, and we can see that clear support is down here in the low 80s. We also have some very clear support right here in the mid 90s. And then our value area high would be our most recent support at about $99. And so let's say just, actually, let's put on some good old Market Cipher. Good old Market Cipher B. And what's happening here? What do we see happening? We see bearish divergences on the 4-hour time frame. Bearish divs on the 4-hour time frame. Money flow coming down. Money flow coming down. Let's check out the 2-hour. Bearish divs, but money flow coming up. The 1-hour. Money flow coming up. And there are still some bearish divs here, but they're fading a little bit. So what I want to do is I want to find some fib extensions, right? Fib extension levels. Clearly we got the uneven butt cheeks on the 1-hour, and that exploded us up. Love to see uneven butt cheeks on the 1-hour at the high. So looks like we are coming down a tad here. Okay, so that now that we're coming down, let's just say that this is our high for now. And we better change that to a different color here. Make it blue. We'll make it pink. We'll make it this color. Make it gray. There we go. Okay, so that's our all-time high. Let's start pulling out some fibs to see what we can kind of expect here. Now, the first fib I want to pull is going to be let's go to a higher time frame here. I would like to pull a trend-based fib extension. From here to here to here. Alright, so we've got our 1.272 coming in up here. Let's pull another trend-based fib. Wow, now is that confluence or what, guys? That is some real confluence right there. That is some real confluence right there. So I would say that about a wow. Here we go, guys. This is the moment we've been waiting for all our lives. Green dot on the Bitcoin. Very interesting. Very, very interesting, guys. All right, so I would say that a very juicy next area of resistance would be coming in right about here, right about $1.09. This would be the 1.272, and then you know, after that, let's do one more fib pull here. I would say this would also be a very important level. Yeah, those would be important in my brain. Cool. Yeah, so the 4-hour is potentially looking bearish here. And, you know, as long as we don't come above the 52 line here and the VWAP keeps curving down, I think we could get another move to the downside pretty soon. And We saw what happened last time. We got a bear div on the 4 hour right here. Well, we came down quite significantly and formed our bottom. And real quick, let me pull one more fib, guys. Let me pull one more fib here. I mean, it looks like we are actually indeed going to start coming down a bit here. Oh yeah, bearish div on the 24-minute, money flow coming down. That is a pretty bearish thing. That's a pretty bearish thing. So now what we can do, because we see we're coming down, is we can pull some fibs to see. We have bearish divs on the daily. You know, this is looking pretty bearish, guys. I have to be honest. I think we could actually come down from where we're at right now. I just want to I want to actually see a level. I want to be able to see a level, you know? So let me pull another fib here just to see if we are indeed at a nice level. Right? Yeah, but either way, I really think we're actually coming down from here at some point. So, let me pull out this, go to the 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, if honestly, I would even low leverage start a position here if you were gonna look to trade it. But all right, so I just reversed this fib here. Let's see if we have any fib levels. We're so close to that one, huh? I mean, I don't know. This is kind of stretching it, right, guys? This is kind of stretching it, but maybe not, right? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. There is a fib level here. Okay, so looks like we're gonna come down. We have a bearish divergence on the 24-minute, money flow coming down. The 4 hours topping out. The 3 hour looking like it's topping out. The 2 hour potentially topping out with bear divs. The 1 hour potentially topping out. So here's what I would really like to see. I would really like to see something like this. We come down a little bit. Come down a little bit. Let me unreverse this. Yeah, we come down a little bit, maybe to the obviously to some of these lower areas of support. And if we get something like this where we come down, let's say we do come down to the fib level, and then we do something like that where we get the divergence like that, that would be very, very juicy. It would be even more juicy if that happened in conjunction with this 4-hour red dot here. So long as the 4-hour wave does not come above this, well, you know, technically we see this downward direction here and money flow coming down. What would be really, really nice is if the if this 4-hour wave can stay low like this, where it doesn't get too much higher here, but we get one last FOMO pump, something very similar to what happened over here, where we start to come down for quite a bit, but then we get one last FOMO pump, and then we really start to come down. Obviously, the best case scenario would be something like what happened over here, where we have a clear, uneven butt cheeks. I mean, this is just picture perfect rump right here. But as long as this thing kind of stays lower than the 60 line, as long as we can draw a divergence like this, you know, if we do make it up to this $1.09 level, that would be nice. And you know, obviously right now you could say that potentially we have a short to take, but it's not as good of an entry because I don't really trust this fib level as much as I would trust this one up here, this 1.272. There's a lot of compliments up here. Also, the money flow on the lower time frames is coming up, and the only divergences I see on the 1 hour right now are from way back here. And you know, usually when money flow is coming up along with momentum, you want to be very careful about considering this a divergence. You want to be careful about that. Yeah, so let's talk about now potential longs. So that would be the potential short. Basically, either, you know, I wouldn't even say that this would be a bad short here. I mean, really, if we put the stop loss, that's a huge stop loss, though, 4%. So, you know, really we would want to put it right here. And that's an easy invalidation. If we are going to get a retracement here, you know, if we put in a higher high, we're not going to have much of a retracement. So we could come down, maybe look to short it, come back up. But yeah, hang on guys, sorry. Yeah, this could actually be not bad. I would prefer to short the 109 level, but I would also honestly, just because of the 24-minute and the 30-minute, I do feel like we could come down a little bit here. The money flow getting thick. I would really like to see that divergence come over to the 1 hour from up here. Yeah, that would actually be really nice with the divergence, you know, on the 1 hour time frame, with the 4 hour also having a divergence over time like that. That would be very nice. Unless this wave comes up higher here, like this, I think we have a good short coming up, right? Because the top is always signaled by the divergence on the 4 hour momentum and money flow. That's usually when the top is in. So, all right, now let's talk about potential longs. Well, if we're going to retrace a little here, let's say we come down from here all the way, right? You know, it's kind of hard to say right now. We'll probably have to come back in a day or two to see what's happened with the price action, but let's just say that we start to retrace from here. Then where are we looking for potential long? Well, we do want to pull our fibs out here. So first of all, the most obvious fib pull would be from the most recent low to the high. We turn off the 382, 786, and all these higher term levels. There's so many fib pulls we could do. I think these are probably going to be our three best ones here. Wait a second. Are these upside down? They are. They're upside down, guys. No wonder. No wonder. Things look so weird. That's more like it, right? That is more like it. All right, so the juiciest support is the same one that we've been down to a million times. This one right here. Now, if we come up a little bit higher, all right, let's just pretend we're going to reject off of that higher level. Just want to see if that changes things at all. Okay, so I would say that the value area low, yeah, this is a good area of support right here. If we come down from here, where we're at right now, I'd say $91 would be a very, very good region to long. And then if we keep coming down from here, these golden pockets would be nice because there's a lot of confluence with volume levels there. Now if we turn on our time frame levels, we can see that we have a tapped daily right in the middle of this golden pocket point of control region. So this would be a very juicy support. And this also, I would say, is a juicy support down here. It's a high volume node, and it's a 618. And technically, it would allow us to come and take out this low right here. So I would just mark these as key supports. Hmm. Yeah, I can't say that any of these potential longs give me that conviction. You know what I'm saying? But I would say this, that these are all if we reject from right here and we continue our way down from here, which is very possible. You know, like I was saying, low leverage, you know, because we might come up higher, and the higher time frames are not necessarily indicating a huge drop, but they potentially are because of the money flow coming down. You know, depending on how much higher we come, this is very, very, very bearish looking. So in this general zone here to take a short, I would say look to short in this general zone. Including from where we're at right now. And then these are key supports where I would look to get back into a trade. Yeah, for sure. These are key support zones. And yeah, that's kind of it for AVAX right now. I mean, we just had a very, very nice move to the upside during the past few weeks, right? So really the past 10 days. If things stay looking like this, then yeah, I think we could get a really nice move to the downside, especially with money flow coming down like that. Yeah, I would say I would definitely lean bearish on this. I'm definitely taking profits out of my longs. Going to keep the longs open too, but I'm definitely going to be looking to short this 100%. Let's see if we can find anything else here. I don't know. I would say that potentially we've got a whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Potentially we have this thing going on here. So this is also something to be aware of, because if we do reject, whoa, yeah, I would be aware of this. We're coming to you know, this could be the second tap of a trend line here. It could be. This lower trend line is respected twice. The upper trend line is respected once. But things do look kind of bearish as we are coming up to the top there. So this is just something else to be aware of here. Let's see if we have any other confluences. Yeah, so it is interesting that we do have the, if we do come down from here, it's interesting that we have potentially a good intersection with the golden pocket, right? Just like when we came down here, we got a bounce off the middle of the channel. The middle line of this channel does seem to be very, very, very well respected. So something else to just keep in the potential back of our minds here is a move down to here to the golden pocket. Wait a second, this is upside down again. What the heck? Oh, okay, this is actually even nicer. This is much nicer. Yeah, so look at this, guys. We could either get a move down to the 382, or if we get a longer move to the downside like what we got back here, we could see something like this, right? Or even just kind of coming down back to that low area. This would definitely be, yeah, this is nice, guys. This is nice. I think we have clear resistance above us, right? Clear resistance above us. We have clear supports below us. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Yeah, so I mean, definitely be looking for a short in this zone, this general zone up here, right? And I would first be looking to come down to the center point of the wedge of the channel, right? Which would be if we're from here, right? The first place I would look to come down would be the 382. And the second place I would look to come down would be the golden pocket. So really something like this, with the TP1 being, you know, depending on how fast we come down here, we might not actually get to the 382 before we come to the center of the wedge, but I would say $99-ish, 98, 99 would be a good TP1. A good TP2 would be about $92. If we lose this channel, then I would just look to come down here, and as we're coming down, I would look to long on these supports. And if we do keep pumping, then obviously all of this is invalidated, right? If we come above the 1.272, all of this becomes invalidated. Cool. So let me go ahead and share this chart here. Go ahead and make a copy. And I'm going to go ahead and share this in the Discord. Yep. All right, so for a higher leverage entry, wait for local bear divs on the 1 hour time frame. Like this, right? I mean, obviously, like right now I would still say, you know, lower leverage. I think we would come down from this area. However, you know, if you want to like be ninja about it, what you can do is something like this. You know, wait for the bear div on the 1 hour, come down a little bit, come up, and that would give you a very, very good confirmation to use higher leverage here. Because right now, we have to remember, money flow is curving up, right? Money flow is curving up. So, you know, also, let me just say, I'm looking to long from each of those supports. And let me also just say here that I would take profits at the fib levels and key supports. Cool, cool. Shout out to Johnny Vo, who's taking the course. That's cool. All right. Come on, Bitcoin. Give us a squeeze up to this line. Give us a nice squeeze up there, man. All right, so we did AVAX. Let's check out the second in command over here, Gala. Gala also being overextended in my view. Yeah, also being overextended in my view. And you know, this one is also on Bybit now, but it's pretty new. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, it's relatively new here. I'm trying to think. Is it even worth? Yeah, let's do it on Binance. Just so that we have a little bit more time. Now, obviously, the last week for Gala is insane, so I would absolutely be looking only for shorts here. You know, the Binance levels do give us a little bit more information here. Of course, I'd be trading this on Bybit, so you'd have to kind of probably be good to do both. But man, looks like I'm a little late to the party here, right? Looks like we're dropping down. Let's turn on Market Cipher B right here. Nothing yet on the weekly, the daily, and the 4 hour. No real signs of weakness, to be honest with you, on the 4 hour. Honestly, no real signs of weakness either on the 1 hour. Yes, you could say we have bearish div here, but look at money flow. Looks like we do need to cool off a little bit though, just because of the fact that the VWAP is coming down here. Let's go to a lower time frame. You know, slight bearish div on the 24-minute. Interesting. I mean, all right, well, let's mark out some levels and see what we got going on. So you've got a weekly support down here. I think Gala has a lot of potential. All these metaverse coins are going to pump like crazy. So, you know, clearly this is I would still consider this to be a weekly level. We've never come back to retest it. It's a tapped weekly. Let's go to the daily. This is a weekly and a daily, so we'll just make it a daily. It's still an important level. That's a very, very important level there. Yeah, so the daily is also the value area high. The point of control is the weekly. And then this is our value area low. Down here. Let's go to a lower time frame now. This is the last impulse we had up. And I would say that 618 it would be a great area for a long. If we make it down there. Yeah. I mean, I know these are zones here, but I feel that these would probably be good, definitely good areas, not like buy zone on spot areas or even to look for like a leverage trade. Is this fib from that? Yeah, honestly, I would really look for bullish divergences as we came down to this area or this area. Um, that's what I would really be looking for. Come down to a lower time frame. You know, it really looks like we are going to be coming down. Bullish divs, money flow is coming down. I'm sorry, bearish divs. Yeah, I would wait for this thing to cool off after this massive pump, and I would look to get in around here and around here. Where we have a lot of confluence in these areas. These two buy zones. That's what I would wait for. That's what I would wait for. And of course, you know, let's just quickly, we already pulled our range. Yeah, that's why that box is the buy zone. Yeah, we would want to come back. We would want to retest some of these zones here. These two boxes, because we've broken the range for sure. So now let's see where we start to form a new range. You know, maybe we range here for a while and consolidate like this. Potentially we start to put in you know, who knows? We might come down, get a bounce off of here, and start to put in now a triangle like this. And then we might do something, and then get our real bounce out of there, right? This is something very, very juicy. Of course, this is highly speculative in the future. The next area that I would look to take a long at would be down here at this white box. And then I would look to potentially trade a range like what we have right here, where we pump up massively, and then we consolidate, consolidate, consolidate. Yeah, I would look to do something like that, because as well, you know, when we take a look at the way that these consolidation things work, the trades become very easy, where we get the short off of the golden pocket that first time, and then do we get a long off of a golden pocket the second time, and yeah, you know, kind of short off the 786. You know, these consolidation areas are nice. So kind of what I hope for is this is an idea that I would like to potentially trade here. And then we could yeah, I mean, if this really does happen this way, right, we come down, we bounce off the golden pocket, we short the golden pocket, and then you know, we could be looking for a bounce off of another fib low. Obviously, I'm sorry to speculate so much, guys, but this is something that I would like. I'll just make this a potential range idea. Yeah, so that's kind of it right now. Let's do some quick trend-based fib extensions just to see if we've hit any targets. It's kind of tough because of the way this price action starts in the middle of nowhere. But let's just quickly do this here. Okay. Unfruitful, guys. Unfruitful. Unfruitful. So let's do this one. Well, would you look at that, guys? Would you look at that? Perfect. 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 I'll put this in here. This is my idea. Okay. And then all right, we'll do this as the as higher time frame levels. And then we will do key zones. And we'll do fibs here. And you know, I'm gonna just mark out here the important levels with white lines here, and I would like to mark out the 2618 up here, as well as the 1.618 right here. All right, I think this is good, honestly. I think this is good. These are the levels that we're looking for here. We're currently at resistance. I will be looking down to these supports for a potential long here. For AVAX, you know, looking to short from this zone here, right? Lower leverage, we want to see these divergences confirm. For Gala, we would like to see us come retrace down to some of these supports for a long. You know, potentially, you know, if you think we're coming down from here, you know, I can't tell you what to do, what not to do, but I think we obviously need to come down from here. And I'll be looking lower to take a long. All right, let's see if we have any questions here in the chat. Before so, let me share these levels here, and let me rename this Gala levels, Gala main, and let me make a copy. All right, let's see if there's any questions in here. Just type them in the Discord if so. Shout out to Samral, thanks for being here. Shout out to Zekio Strive and Pabs. Shout out to Boyan for manning the Discord. Yeah, I think this needs to come down a bit, you know, I really do. Oyo, a regular fib is based on 2 points from a swing high to a swing low. A trend-based fib extension is based on 3 points. So you would take the trend-based fib extension to a swing low 1, to swing high 1, to swing low 2, and then it will project fib targets based on the impulse and the retracement. Have I already looked at mana? I have not in the VIP Discord broke forever. But I do want to look at it on my own time. I did. I took a long on it a while ago, but I haven't in a while, and that long got stopped out in profit. AVAX is touching the channel. Yeah, it's touching the channel now. You know, that's why I say that this is the zone, right? This is the zone right here, because we have the channel, which is not an official channel yet. Please keep in mind, guys, this is not an official channel yet, because I'm assuming that this is another top here. If we come up like this, then this channel is clearly not being respected. This trend line on the bottom is definitely 100% being respected. The top one, we don't know yet. Okay, we don't know yet. So, all right, y'all. Well, I appreciate everyone for being here. And, yeah, I like this, doing different coins than the same old ADA and stuff like that. But I'm going to head out now. I'm absolutely exhausted. God bless all of you, and thank you guys so much for making